back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Cameron, and as you can tell by the title of today's video, today I'm going to be doing a what's on my iPad video. I recently did a what's on my iPhone video as well as a Apple product collection for 2022, so definitely go watch those when you're done watching this one. I'll have a playlist of all my past tech related videos linked in the description of this video or at the end of this video, so feel free to go watch those. And yeah, we're just going to go ahead and get started. Guys, so here is the home screen of my iPad here. I just have my neutral beige collage. Definitely, if you haven't already, go watch my iOS 15 home screen setup for my Apple devices. It was my most recent video, so definitely go watch that. But right here in the top three, I want to say aisles of my iPad, I just have all the basic Apple apps. So we have FaceTime, we have calendar, clock, home, photos, camera, reminders, notes, voice memos, contacts, maps, Find My, App Store, books, podcasts, TV, news, stocks, measure, and settings. So those are all basic Apple apps that comes with the iPad that you can't really delete, that are essentials, but I use them all the time. And then right here we have Gmail, which this is where I track my podcast email, my YouTube email, sometimes even school stuff is sent there, and then even my personal email is on there. And then I have the Zoom app. This was a lifesaver, especially my sophomore year of college, because everything was online. I was doing a lot of my Zoom calls from my iPad so that I can take notes on my MacBook. But now it's kind of reversed, just because I have in-person classes, I just take notes on my iPad. So I just have that there ready to go. And then in this folder here, I have a Apple folder. This has all of the generic Apple apps. I'm not going to go through them, just so you guys, I think you guys already know all these apps just from being avid Apple users, but I don't really use these a lot. They kind of just stay in this folder here to, you know, stay out of the way and to keep things organized, but just in case if I ever need them, they're there. So I just have that there. And next we have my college folder. So this is where I have all of my stuff as far as checking my grades, taking notes. So we're going to go through all of them here really quickly. So I have Students, which is the Canvas student app that I use to check grades, get updates from my class, from my professors, all that fun stuff. And then I also have GoodNotes and Notability. Those are my big holy grail note-taking apps. I highly recommend that if you have an iPad, you download those apps, just because they are a game changer for note-taking. I've taken all my notes up until my first semester, my sophomore year of college on this thing. It's so awesome. Love them a lot. Then I have Quizlet, which was a holy grail in high school. I don't really use Quizlet anymore, simply because I don't have tests that much anymore as a communications major, but it's there just in case I need to study for something. And then if you didn't know, I am in the sorority, Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, so I just have the app there that I just log into to get all of my sorority updates and all that type of stuff. And then I have a GPA calculator app just to, you know, for my personal tracking. Sometimes the tracker that my school has isn't really accurate, so I I calculate my own grades here and just track it there, just so I'm up to date on how I'm doing. And then I have Rate My Professors, which this is a holy grail for college students. If you do not have Rate My Professor, download it now. This is where I find all of the ratings from past students that have gone to UIS, just talking about how they feel about the professors and whether or not you should take their course. This is a lifesaver. I think all college students, especially freshmen, should download that app for sure. And then I just have the Guardian app, which I downloaded this my freshman year, and this has like all safety information regarding my school specifically on there. So it depends on the school you go to, but for my school we required it for a little bit, but I just have it on there just in case. And then these two apps, Cork and Chegg, those are textbook renting apps. When I took my 2 summer school courses over the summer of my freshman year of college, I had to use those to get material for classes, but I don't really use those anymore, so they just stay there. And then last but not least, I have the Box app, which is just a big storage app that my school uses. It's essentially Google Drive but for college, and it just has all of my past assignments, all of my past files that I can always go to whenever I need it while I'm a student at my school. So that is everything that's in my college app. Next, the last little fold here of apps. This is my social app. I have all the essential social media apps: Instagram, Facebook Messenger, Snapchat, TikTok, Pinterest, Clubhouse, Twitter, and YouTube Studio to track all of my YouTube analytics. Next, I have an entertainment folder. This is where I watch YouTube, Netflix, Disney Plus, Hulu, and then I just have the TED app on there just in case I want to get a motivational TED Talk. This is a highly used folder. I'll have to say I use this at least once or twice throughout the day, just watching YouTube, Netflix, and Disney Plus especially. Then I have a productivity app. This is where I have my Google Drive, Google Docs, Slides, a Notion, habit tracker app, a little tutor app, and then I have this cool like Zen flip clock that you can have playing in the background while you're studying. Watching TV is like a little motivational clock there, super fun. And then I have my Google One app, which that is now re-downloading, but it's essentially just like an extra storage area for Google. And then next we have my business folder. This is where I keep all of my like finding jobs / tracking just like adult stuff in here. So I have LinkedIn, Indeed, which is a job searcher app, QuickBooks, which is a tax tracker app. Even though I don't pay taxes yet, I just find it very interesting how you navigate that. Then I have Outlook, which is my school email app, and then Calendly, which I actually use to schedule just different appointments for stuff. Next, I have a photo and video app folder, so I just have Canva, Social Blade, Recorded, TubeBuddy, and Shazam, just as like little mini apps there. And then last but not least, the last folder I have on my iPad is my art folder. So I just have this Happy Color app, which is a online digital coloring book, and then I have Procreate, which this is where I draw all of my Disney characters. If you're an OG to this channel, you know I do a lot of Disney character drawing, so feel free to watch those on my channel. They're on my channel somewhere if you're interested to check those out, but we love being artsy. And then on the standard little folder here we have of apps that I see all the time is my Messengers app, Safari, music, mail, files, and then just like the apps that I've most recently used, photos, the clock app, and then YouTube. So those apps I've obviously used a lot. And then last but not least, I have this Elvest app at the top, which is an investing app, which one of my New Year's resolutions is to start investing so I can, have money in the future. And then I have my Fabulous app, which is a habit tracker app, which that's another thing I have on my New Year's resolution, is to get back into just tracking my habits and everything that I'm up to. So yeah, that is everything that is on my iPad. That's the only folder left, and then these are all the widgets I have, the little Outlook with the weather, the time, dates I have coming up, news, and yeah, that is everything that is on my iPad. Alright guys, so that is everything that I have on my iPad for 2022. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and I hope this helped anyone that does have an iPad to get inspiration for how to organize theirs, as well as anyone that's looking to buy an iPad. Highly recommend it. I literally use it every day. It's one of the most practical, I think, Apple devices one should have, especially as a college student. Note-taking, storing files, it's just a lifesaver, and it's a game changer. So definitely, if you do not have an iPad, invest in one. You will thank me later. And yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. Again, if you haven't already, be sure you go watch my past 2 Apple videos that I've done on my channel. Watch my What's on My iPhone video, as well as my 2022 Apple product collection. Those videos are going to be in a playlist at the end of this video titled Tech. All of my past tech related videos will be linked below, so definitely go check those out. And yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. My new video schedule of 2022 is going to be new videos every Monday and Thursday every week, so expect a new video from me on Thursday. And yeah, that's going to be for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys on Thursday. Bye.